All right, so again, last week we worked on graphing and equations in our graph. So I want you, right? I want you to do number 2, graph it. If you can tell me what the intersection is, great. If you just can get this part right, great. Then stop and come back and check in. Welcome back. If you just want to check and see, did I get my M and B right, Ms. Sherman? That's perfectly fine. We should have had M is -1/2, B is -2, M is -3/2, and B is +2. So we have -2 down 1/2. And then graph that. Again, it needs to go off the page. Off the graph. All right. And then do the same thing with the other graph. We are at +2. I'm going down 3/2. Down 3/2. And look at that. My intersection works beautifully. Okay. So hopefully you at least got the plotting the two graphs and, saw an intersection, right? So then this actual intersection should have been +4, -4. Should have been +4, -4. For this one, I put it in the wrong form. That is on me. So this should be y equals -3x minus 4. So sorry about that. Didn't mean for that to happen today. So if I pick out M and B, -3, +4, put that over 1. So I plot 4. I go down 3 and over 1. Down 3 and over 1. And I just continue that pattern until I can't go anymore. And some of you are probably already realizing, like, wait, Ms. Sherman, that's the same exact thing, right? Like, these are going to be the same thing. So if they're the same thing, what that's going to be called is infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Great job. Great job. All right. I want you to plot this one. I want you to plot this one and then tell me the answer. Welcome back. So for this one, M was 5 or 5/1 and B was 15. So we were here. And then work. Okay. Then from there, doing the same thing, M is 5/1, B is 12. And notice, I know Ms. Sherman's graph is like not the best, but hopefully yours is a little bit better. Notice how, at least when we have our points up here, right? And again, if we think about what we looked at earlier and how we said, oh, the slopes are the same, the slopes are different, right? Notice how the slopes are the same, but the y-intercepts are different. So so honest to goodness, they will never spend the same amount. No matter what happens, Pia and Harrison will never spend the same amount. So hopefully you feel good about that. Last page, I promise we're almost done. I want you to try Number 5, if you already know the answer without graphing, great. If you don't, that's okay as well. Try it and then come back. Welcome back. So with this one, we would have had 4 over 1, and b is 7. So 7 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1 would have been about here. That's my bad that your graph didn't go high enough for that. That'll work. And then this one, we had positive 7, went down 4 and over 1 the other way. And again, you could have kept going, but realistically, right, if they're just asking, oh, Lord have mercy, for a number of solutions, then it is one solution. Okay? Ooh, last one. This is an important one. If you have a line that is x equals, you find that number on the x-axis and you draw a line straight up and down. You draw a line on that point on the x-axis straight up and down. So this is going to be no solution. Great job, y'all.